So, now that we're at part 2, let's recap. No, let's not. I'm just joking. That's a lot to recap. So, once you've developed your team kind of overview, what game type are you going to be playing? What do you usually play in public rooms? We'll kind of transition over to what you're going to start with on game battles, but, there's a lot more to think about. Search and Destroy Override is the most popular game type on game battles. For some reason or another, everybody feels like, S&D is a great stepping stone to the more competitive stuff later in the future. Other people agree with, TDM being the first kind of stepping stone. For myself personally, when New Breed kind of made a push on World at War, we were a TDM only team for the first season. After we got, very comfortable with, pretty much not losing, we're like, well, maybe we should stop getting ragged on for playing Override and make that move to map gen, which was what was available at the time. There was no MLG settings for World at War, so that's why we played map gen. And I absolutely loved the move to map gen. I've never had so much fun in the first couple days of playing that than I'd had playing TDM Override 90% of the game. There's a lot to think about when playing TDM or S&D in this game. Just because there's one-man army, you're going to get a lot of cheese and some BS when you're playing those types of Override stuff. But at least it gives you a point of view to start with. Getting into the competitiveness is already going to be a big step. Don't start off super hard and, choosing a bunch of different game types on a bunch of different levels. Maybe start off with TDM or S&D, whatever you're most comfortable with. Another thing that a lot of new teams make, which is the biggest mistake ever, is once they've, got everybody on their team, they just go out and they get a game battles match right off the get-go. They don't practice, they don't get a scrim, and they don't, give it at least a miniature shot before they, just go right at it. And I think that's why so many people get frustrated and quit off the start, because they go in not knowing what to expect. And I think it's because not a lot of people know about the forums and the ability to get scrims against other teams. Scrims are just practice matches that don't count for anything, just two teams looking to practice, maybe run strats or do anything like that. So what you need to do is once you get your team and you've felt like you need to make the transition, you want to start playing, don't get a match. Whatever you do, don't just sign up and go for it. Go and find a scrimmage, find another team maybe on your same level that's looking to do the same thing you guys are, and play against them. Use game battle settings. Don't use settings that you're not going to use in game battles. Practice every match like it's a real game, and you'll find yourself a lot more comfortable when it comes time to play in your first game. This is just experience. So if you don't agree with what I have to say, some people are going to make comments, obviously don't agree with what I say, but just bear with me, because I have the experience and I have the knowledge and previous, fuck-ups. I've done everything I've talked about. I've done it wrong at some point and tried to make the correction. So, scrims are a big point and a big tool for your team to use. Tool. Ha! But, it's true. Anytime you're looking to build your team, you want to look for things that's going to help out and get your team prepared. Scrims are the most important thing in my opinion. You're going to have a lot of new members that maybe have never even done competitive stuff before, and jumping into that first game is going to discourage them and they'll probably quit right away. So use that as a stepping stone to your first game. Once you've got your first game or your first couple scrims out of the way, then you can start making that push for the competitiveness. Now you can also, just sign up on the ladder, get going, post your match, or you can accept matches. It's up to you. It's personal choice whether you post or accept. A lot of people have various rules on why they do or don't, but it's kind of up in the air for myself. I don't really care if we post or accept. But what else is there to talk about forming your team right off the start? Well, once you've acquired, the knowledge of the rules and stuff like that, just keep going at it. Don't give up after your first couple losses, because, you know, it's going to take some time, especially after a year, or when this game's been out for a year. You're going to go up against teams that have been playing on Game Battles for the entire time. You know, obviously it's going to be a little difficult, but this is building towards Black Ops. You know, the most competitive game, in my opinion, that's going to be coming out in a while. You know, besides Reach. You know, most competitive Call of Duty game, hopefully. You know, and the reason being is they've said LAN's going to be accepted for Black Ops. They've also said they're going to add some more competitive sides to the game. You know, we've got people on Game Battles working with Activision on developing the game in a more competitive nature. Hopefully they don't let us down. Cross your fingers and, you know, start wishing, rub those rabbits' feet, because, you know, Black Ops is probably going to be my last competitive game. Then I'm going to call her quits because, I don't know, well, we'll see. We'll see how things go. But I want to know from you guys what else you want me to cover on this competitive stuff. You know, making the transition. Just let me know. Comment below or email. I'm going to be working with a couple teams in the next couple weeks here. I haven't really told them that I'm going to actually do it, but hopefully they'll say yes, and I'll be able to get some videos out on that as well. But I just want to get everybody's feedback. I want, you know, people that are looking to start their teams, you know, keep in touch with me. You know, let me know how it's going. Let me know about stuff. And next video is going to be about the tryout process and actually recruiting the members. And it's a whole new topic on its own. That's why I didn't really want to collaborate on this video with it. It's because I felt like it would mishmash too many things together. So hopefully this video was entertaining enough. You got to watch some Scrapyard demo action go down, as well as me gibbering for, 20 minutes? I am trying, you know. It's not always easy doing these commentaries for this long, but I'm unscripted. I really am. I don't script anything. I just talk and I go off my brain, and people assume that I write everything down. Even with my podcast, I don't write anything down. We just go. And I think that's why a lot of people have taken shine to my style. Be sure to check out my Machinima videos. Machinima, I say it wrong every time. People give me hell. It's I'll provide the link below on the video description bar. And yeah, keep in touch. I'm going to continue to do Call of Duty competitive videos. I know a couple people got pretty worried as I was putting out a couple pubs over and over again, but never fear. You have nothing to worry about. I'm gonna continue to do competitive videos up until Black Ops, and I'm gonna even try to do Medal of Honor and kind of see what that game's gonna offer as far as, you know, Game Battles wise. We'll see how things go. I'm not sure if that's gonna work out or not, just because I'm gonna try to keep doing Modern Warfare 2, and it's not gonna leave a lot of time. So, you know, once again, comments below. Just let me know what you guys are looking to see for the rest of this series. Anything that I haven't covered, just remind me, and I will get it done as much as I can, or as whatever I can offer. Okay? Anyways, enjoy the last bit of this video. I'm going to cut out of here, and that be that. Holiday Doc out.
No, I was behind us. I know, that's why I said Tycoon was over there. I know I made him a call out, right? Don't tell me. Got him. He's planning. Got him. We got it. I almost sniped that shit. You're lucky.